Hello and welcome to Mountain Maths. We're preparing for our GCSE exams and we're looking at estimated mean here. So we've got a record here from Sumit of 40 runners' times to finish a half marathon. So we know that this table here, frequency, should sum to 40, and we can check that. 10 plus 14 is 24, plus 9 is 33, plus 5 is 38, plus 2, it's 40. So that's the number of data points we've got, but they're put into intervals. So we don't know the actual data, we only know the categories that they've put them into, which are all an interval of 30 minutes. So what we need to do is we need to find the midpoint. So that's midpoint of each of those categories. Now, because they're all 30 minutes, you need to add 15 to each of those. So between 60 and 90 will be 75. Between 90 and 120 will be 105. Between 120 and 150 will be 135. Between 150 and 180 will be 165. Between 180 and 210 will be 195. Because we're making the assumption that each of those runners will run roughly halfway between that interval. Okay, now what we need to do is the frequency times the midpoint. So this times that. But first one's quite straightforward. 10 times 75 is 750. And each of the others, I did need a calculator. It is a calculator paper. So 14 times 100 is 1,400 plus that extra 5. It's going to be 1,470. 9 times 135 is 1,215. 5 times 165 is 825. And 2 times 195 is 390, 10 less than 400. Okay, now what we need to do is sum that. That's sigma, the symbol for sum. And we get it to be, that's going to be a 0 on the end. Carry the 1, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus that 9 is 5. Carry the 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And if I've got that right, we should get up to 4,650. Okay, now what we need to do is 4,650 divided by 40. So that sum of all the midpoints times the frequency divided by the frequency. So that then gives us a mean, an estimated mean of 116.25 minutes. Now, does that look right? That should always be your check. Does it look right? Does it fit in that range, 60 to 210? Yes, it does. A lot of the data points are in those two intervals, so it's falling in there. It looks right. In fact, if we know about our modal categories, that's the mode. If we think about where our median is, if there's 40, our median would be the 20th data point, which would also be in there. So that looks spot on. There we go. That is estimated mean. GCSE exam preparation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.